Hey besties, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay Johnson, and in today's video we're just gonna sit down and play with some makeup because that's just my favorite thing to do. And today we're gonna play with all drugstore makeup, so super exciting. And if that sounds like something you'd want to do, let's get right into it. Now I do not even have my brows on, you guys, which I'm not gonna lie, I get a little insecure about my brows just because honestly they're pretty much non-existent, but I figured why not do them on camera today because I do use drugstore products for those. So first of all, hydration, your moisturizer. I have been loving the e.l.f. Holy Hydration face creams. This one has SPF. I got this one first in a mystery box, you guys, and then soon after went to Target to get the one that had SPF in it, because I just think it's that good. I really enjoy it, and it is at a really affordable price point, especially compared to, like, I'll show you the one that I usually use, which I really like this one. It has like a really beautiful formula from Fresh, but the price difference of these two products is very different. So I just thought why not use the e.l.f. one today because I have been really enjoying and loving it. One thing I will say about having nails again, I know that you guys know that I recently got my nails done, as you guys can see, after like 3 years of literally like not having them at all. I feel like the least favorite thing about them would definitely be how easy it is to get things underneath there, and how sometimes things can get stuck and it can just get really bad under there. So that's probably my least favorite thing, but I really enjoy this cream. I like to put it on the eyelids too. I feel like it's like a little bit thicker, but not too heavy to the point where you feel like you're gunky. And I really enjoy how this makes the skin look. I do genuinely feel like there is a glow from within. I feel like that's my favorite thing to say on this channel. Glow from within, glow from within. But honestly, it does give you a glow from within, so that's exactly what it is. And then going into the Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer, y'all. I love this. I love how it smells too. It says it has ginseng and citrus extract, and I definitely smell that citrus extract. I don't know what ginseng is. I feel like, I hope I don't sound crazy for not knowing what that is, but I have no idea. Obviously some ingredient that's really good for the skin, which is great. But I know what a citrus extract is, and oh my goodness, you guys see the gorgeous glow that this gives the skin. I've been using this a lot lately. I think it's beautiful. I definitely slept on it when I first bought it. Like, I bought it and I think it slept in my drawer for like literally probably like 2 months, but then eventually I did end up grabbing it because I was like, oh, let me do this for a TikTok or something, and I loved the way it made my skin look, and I feel like the combo of those two is really great. Then going into the Puff Primer just to give a little pore filling action. Now, I've only used this like once or twice, but I do feel like it gives a nice smoothing base. I really like that on my problem areas, so really right here in that cheek area, on the forehead, and then I do like to put it on the chin. I like to leave like this area alone though, because that's where that glow is really coming through, and I don't really want to disrupt that too much, but I do feel like this is a good primer. I also really want to try the Marshmallow NYX one. I know everyone and their mama talks about that one, and I want to know if it's for like a good reason or if it's just like TikTok clout. You guys know sometimes TikTok, like, I swear stuff is not as good as they make it sound like, but you know, it is what it is. And then going into the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 25 foundation. Oh my goodness, that was like a lot. I just got this in my right shade the other day. Actually, my girlfriend got this for me, and y'all, I am obsessed with this. I'm so obsessed. Let me find my blender. Okay, I have my Shot Miss A dollar blender. This is $1. I figured throw it into this video. I'm using it consistently. It's definitely not drugstore because at the end of the day, like, you have to order it, but I really enjoy this so much. The foundation, you guys, I know like I'm late to the party with this one. I've had this foundation actually forever, but it never matched my skin tone, and I feel like if you have a foundation or concealer that doesn't match your skin tone and you feel like you hate it, it might be a good quality and you might just be really thrown off by how the freaking shade is just like not matching, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's definitely what happened with this, because oh my goodness, look at that quality. I feel like the quality of this is way better than a lot of higher end foundations that I have tried. So this is easily like top 5 in my foundations, and y'all, I own like 50 foundations. Like, it's really getting to be an issue. Someone is also mowing, you guys, really close to me, so if you guys hear that, I'm sorry. I swear it's really quiet, and then I go to film and then someone starts mowing, or people are honking, or music is being played. So I'm sorry, you guys, I can't control it, or I swear I would. But I have shade 405, by the way, if anyone is interested in picking this up and trying it out. I love this one a lot. I think this is like my new favorite drugstore foundation, like easily. So I feel like a lot of people like this one and talk about this one, and I definitely see why. Again, I've had it for a really long time, but I had it in that wrong shade, and I feel like that can make a big difference. And then besties, for the brows, I almost did them off camera, but then I was like, no, I'll just show you guys. So I go into this e.l.f. pomade in the shade medium brown, and I just dig my little brush into there. This is a Morphe 158, and then I just do a line under here, and then a line kind of going out like that. Dang, the mowing is getting louder. I'm sorry, but then I flick this up a little bit just to disperse that product. And then I do like a really light line up here, like kind of flicking that brush. And then again, I like to spoolie this top area out. Then I take the NYX Professional Makeup Thick It, Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara. Looks like this. And mine is in the shade Cool Blonde. Definitely not the best shade for me, but this is the shade I have, and I just flick this up on these front areas of the brow. And then, of course, we're going to conceal those. e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Just like that. I'm just going to draw the tail back a little bit because we lost her. And taking this beautiful eyeshadow palette from e.l.f., I'm going to go into this brown shade right here called I Love You a Latte. And I'm just going to fill that in. That's also the eyeshadow palette we're going to play with today. And this is what the brow looks like. I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, my eyebrows never ever look the same. It just doesn't happen for me. It never does. I'm not going to complain about it. I want to complain about it, but I'm not because there's nothing I can do about it. But I want to go into the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Love this concealer. This one is in the shade Fair Beige, and I really like this for my skin tone, and I like to put this anywhere I like to brighten. So forehead, chin, did I put on the chin? Yeah, under eyes, and that is it. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this baby out. Also work it onto the eyelid as well for when we go into concealer. What the heck? Into eyeshadow, babies, into eyeshadows. Just blanking out this area, which I feel like happens in 3 seconds with this product, which is why I really love it so much. I'm not the biggest fan of like the normal e.l.f. concealer, like the normal camo, I mean. That one to me is okay, but definitely a little bit heavier and definitely drying. So for me, a girl with dry skin, that one just does not work very well. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorite drugstore concealer is. I'm always open to trying new things, but this is what we end up, this is what we end up looking like. Gonna go ahead and powder, and then we're gonna move to eyeshadow. For powder, y'all already know this is that Fit Me. I've had this actual powder for years, you guys, just because I do prefer, you know, higher end powders. If I'm being real honest with y'all, there's a lot of higher end powders that I do prefer a little bit more than this one, but I do really like it nonetheless. This one, and then I'm always using that one from e.l.f. I can't even remember what it's called, but it's the e.l.f. one. I don't even think they have multiple. It's the e.l.f. loose one. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but I also really like that one. I like to put this everywhere basically that I put the concealer. I want to do eyeshadow. I'm only going to do a little eyeshadow because obviously this is a fully matte palette, which looks like this. I Love You a Latte. It's so cute. I picked it up off of e.l.f.'s website because I've been wanting to try it ever since I tried the e.l.f. palette with the Cookies and Dreams collection, because I felt like the quality was really nice. So I'm going into first this really light cream shade, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid on both sides. That second one right here, and just blend that into the crease. Let me get a mirror so I don't look crazy. I'll say this is really pretty, but it does get a little bit of kick up, so be careful with that. For lashes, I'm going into the 5D Lash Pal Volumizing Mascara. What I want to say about this mascara is that it is very dramatic, but at the end of the day, it does get really clumpy really easy, and also the wand, like as I always say, is ginormous. So to me, I wish it was a little bit smaller. I feel like it'd be better, but because it's so big, you can literally, I want to show you, do your mascara, and I kid you not, less than a minute, like super quick. You can coat these lashes and be out the door, which is great. I've been loving the e.l.f. Lash, what is it called, Lash Beads. However, the other day I wore that one for an extended amount of time, and I noticed that it was flaking really bad. Like I had darkness all on my under eyes, which I was really not the biggest fan of, as I'm sure no one would be. So for that reason, I don't know if I love that one anymore. I need to play with it again and see if I have the same issue and what's going on with that. It may be that I put that mascara on my under eyelashes, and that could be what it was. But either way, that's really frustrating, but it's also super affordable. At the same time though, there are affordable mascaras that don't do, like, these are pretty. They're really pretty. They really are long and volumizing, but they do just get so clumpy. They get so clumpy, and I always get scared that I'm gonna like poke my eye with this big behind thing. So I don't know. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments down below. I also chose the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Honey Drip. I really like this one way more than the other shade I had. What was that one called? The Tan Lines. I like to mix those two too, but sometimes that's just a lot of work to do every day, like mixing two bronzers. That probably sounds so lazy, but the gist is, you guys, I am lazy. I am super lazy, so I'm okay with that. And so I like to just blend this in with a blender. I will say I do wish that the Putty Bronzer was a little bit bigger, so it was a little bit easier to get up in there. I don't have a lot of trouble, but that's just like a personal thing that I wish was a little bit different. But I feel like this is really pretty for my skin tone. Then I've been using the Physicians Formula Dream Team Face Palette non-stop over and over again. Now I will say, if you have a similar skin tone to me, you will love this product. I love this product so much. I love to go into this bronzer right here. It's their Mumuru bronzer. So I go into this one and I just pop that into the areas where I did put the cream bronzer. I always like to double bronze. I just feel like that makes the makeup last a lot longer throughout the day. It makes the bronze look even more radiant when I do double bronze. I don't know, maybe it's in my head, but I think it's just perfect. So I like to really just work this all up in there. Then blush using the Butter Believe It blush right there. I love it. It's like more of a matte. It has like a little shimmer in it, but I don't find it to be very, very noticeable on the cheeks. And I like to put it right there. I do the apples a little bit. I know some people don't do that anymore. They literally just like to place it like right here, and that's it for that really lifted effect. I enjoy that effect as well, but honestly I like to put it a little bit in like on the cheek as well. But this is what it looks like when I don't do it that way, which I think looks super snatched and beautiful. And it also doesn't like drag your face as much. Like you see right here, it's a little dragged. I don't really care about that because I just love the little cheeky blush moment. So I do like to put it on the cheeks as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into my Revlon Skin Lights, which is also very, very special. Ah! Almost dropped it. So this is what she looks like. She is beautiful. She is sleek. She is the moment. This is the 201 Daybreak Glimmer shade, and we're just gonna place this everywhere on the nose, on the cheekbone, right there. Yeah, I kind of put that too low right there, but that is a-okay. And then the same thing over here as well. But I do feel like it is a really pretty solid drugstore option, 100%. So yeah, this looks good so far, I feel like. So then I'm just gonna spray the face with the Pixie Skin Treats Glow Mist. You guys, look at how much left I have. I need to go to Target right now and get some more of this. Oh no. Oh no, hold on. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist instead. I wish this sprayed a little bit finer. I love the effect that it gives the face. Very dewy and glowy. I love, love, love that. That's kind of what I was going for today. Oh, and the smell is just so yummy, you guys. Then for lip liner, I pulled out the Milani, what is it called? Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade 03 Nude. I obviously had not played with this yet, and I don't know why, because it looks really, really pretty. Maybe I've been too lazy to open it. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't opened it, but I'm going to right now. Ooh, I don't know how with these nails. I'm so sorry you had to see that. It's what I would do if I was off camera, okay? So I just want to be myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and line the lips with this. I've never used it before, I don't think. Oh, pretty creamy. Not too creamy though. That's a good sign. This is giving me like My Lips But Better. I like to go a little bit obviously over my lip line on the top lip. I think this is pretty solid, especially for the price point. I'm actually going to use the e.l.f. Basic Beige Glossy Lip Tint. You guys, I have not been using these a lot. I don't know why, because look at that. They're really, really pretty. I think it's so funny though, because I swear this one is not Basic Beige. This is like anything but beige. They could have called this like Basic Berry, or that's what I would have called it. I don't know what else they would call it, but I think this could have been called like Basic Berry, maybe even like Basic Cherry. I don't know, but I don't think this is beige, babes. And then let's take that e.l.f. palette and go into this deepest shade and just kind of put that on the under eye to just smoke it out a little bit. I hate it when this area is just too bland and empty and boring. Ooh. Oh, you know what I think? I think I had another shadow. Yeah, you guys see, that looks like better. This looks like it had some green on it. This brush, hold on. And I feel like this looks a little bit better, besties. Now, I will say, I think that happened because I washed my brushes like a week and a half ago, but I think I forgot to wash like 2 or 3 of the tiny ones because that's the one I just used, and I don't know why I forgot, but I forgot. It's life. So I think this looks really pretty though. I really love the drugstore makeup look we were able to create. I feel like I haven't played with all of these drugstore makeup products like together yet on the face, and I'm happy that I did because this might be like my new daily drugstore makeup look. I think this looks really, really pretty, and I'm happy with it. So if you like this video, please leave it a like, comment, subscribe. As always, leave your recommendations for drugstore products, please. I love it when you guys put me on to new things, and I'll see you in the next one, besties. Bye!